Okay, so here's my video on how I add a zipper to a tumbler. First off, I get the zipper and I put it in the pull and I just work with it until it's even. So next I just pull it up, try and measure it to get to the right length that I want. And you can add a zipper with whatever you want. I use UV resin and I use CC DIY, but you can use a hot glue gun, you could use E6000 glue, whatever works for you. For me, I just like to use UV resin, and that's the one I use right there. So I just apply a little bit and then I kind of move the zipper around, get it on there even. Sometimes I use a silicone stick and I just smooth it out a little bit. I just do small sections at a time, maybe a couple inches. Do whatever's comfortable for you. I just feel like I just have more control over it when I do it that way. So I'll maybe do a couple inches, then I cure it under the light. And then you'll see I do it again and again and again. And each time I add a little bit more UV resin, I just kind of make sure everything is still lining up and everything is even and straight. And I usually will go up to the actual zipper pull, and then I glue that the third time, as you'll see. So now I just measure the sides to make sure, oh well, here I'm cutting off the little spider web that was creeping down too far that I didn't want to show. But I'll just do one side at a time. I'll measure it, make sure I have it on straight, and that's it. And keep gluing. And this is where I use the silicone brush to make sure I get it underneath the actual pull itself, because that will be a little higher than the zipper. So I just make sure I have that attached really well. I swear 60 seconds with a UV light seems like 10 minutes each time. But usually I do 60 minutes each time, and then I continue on. And then I will go to almost the point. I'll leave maybe about half an inch to an inch at the point, so I can decide which side is gonna maybe go up on top or below, or if it's gonna hit straight on. So now I move to the next side, and again I'll do this side almost all the way to the top. Usually once I have the pull down, I can go and do longer pieces at a time, and then I just keep that top section free until I have both of them lined up, and then I decide and cut any excess off before I put them down. Okay, so now I'm going to just line up each end. I get some scissors and I just cut just a little bit off so it lines up perfectly. There is little fuzzies that kind of come off, but there are also zippers that are on plastic, which I like better. I have both, but for this, since it was black fabric, I just decided to use the black one. So I'll do one side, and then I make sure when I line it up and set it down, they both line up together. Let that cure. Okay, and now I'm adding the end piece to match up perfectly. Make sure they match up. I hold it down and let that one cure. Here is the final product, and I'll put resin on it about 2 times, and that's it. I tape off the pull and it'll be done.